Hello and welcome back to the Southwestern Vehicle Auctions YouTube channel. We're back here for part 2 of our classic auction preview for our July sale on the 29th of July 2022. I'm joined by Chris Holmes today, our classic expert and CEO, to go through another 6 cars that we have picked out ahead of our auction. Over to you, Chris.
Thank you, Owen. We have picked out, in my opinion, 6 really lovely old motor cars. Starting off with a pre-war Lot 38 1931 Austin 16.6. Bear in mind this car is 91 years old and I think she's quite superb. All the original leather and good woodwork interior and excellent carpets. They're not complete liability on the road as far as speed is concerned because they have a 2.2 litre 6-cylinder engine. That gives a fantastic torque and you can pull in top gear from 10 miles an hour right the way through to just under 60 miles per hour. So you'll probably be able to cruise along at 45, 50 all day long. And there's a letter in the history file dated January 79 to the previous owner with a very interesting reply detailing all the work which had been carried out while in his possession. We even have the original buck logbook dated 1931. It is an incredibly interesting car. Estimate is $4,500 to $5,500, so don't forget to book your spot and come and view the car. One I think you will find is a very interesting car. It's lot number 42. It's a 1952 MG TD2 and it is supercharged. The TD2 has slightly larger valves than the original TD. The vendor has owned this car for 52 years and in that time he competed in trials on and off due to the vendor owning other travelling cars. In 2001 she was retired from competition and was totally rebuilt at a cost of over £10,000. All the invoices in the file go back half a century, amount to an eye-watering amount. Meanwhile, the history file also contains, would you believe it, the original buck logbook. The car is supercharged and has a 5-speed gearbox. Now we've estimated this car at $9,000 to $11,000. And I think, even though the colour's a little bit bright, you'll never have any problems finding it in a car park. Lot 60 is the next car I'm going to chat to you about. And this is a very limited edition model. It's a 98 Mercedes SL 500 and it is one of only 150 right-hand drive versions made. And they were only made in 3 colours. This one is Designer Go Red. I managed to get that half right. The mileage is warranted at 71,000 miles. The condition of the car is quite exceptional, both inside and out. Recently had been serviced at 70,000 miles in 2021 and the engine and gearbox had all the oils changed. She's fitted, this will make you want to drive it, she's fitted with a 5-litre Mercedes M119 V8 and those engines were only ever put in the limited edition which produces a whopping 322 brake horsepower, thrusting the car from 0 to 60 in 6.1 seconds. And reaching a top speed if you're on the autobahns in Germany of 155 miles an hour. Now we estimate this at $15,500 to $17,500. What an amazing motor car you will have for your money. The next car in our July auctions sale which we picked out to talk to you about is lot number 20. Now this is a very, very nice modern classic, the 2002 Mercedes SLK, but the mileage is only 19,000 miles and it's fully warranted. The vendor bought the car in 2005 for his wife and they've had very many happy summer drives with the roof down over the years. The car's only ever been used in the summer months. It's kept in a centrally heated garage when not being used and she has a 6-speed manual gearbox. That must be fun to drive. The estimate is $2,900 to $3,900. Well, that's to me good value for money. The next motor car is another one of these cars which goes like a rocket. It's lot 25. It's a 1999 Jaguar XKR Auto. The R means she's got a supercharger on it. Purchased by the vendor's late husband in 2018 for her, loved and cherished by the vendor and her late husband in their ownership. The vendor describes only the XKR as an adventure and a delight. Well, let me go on and tell you all about the engine. These XKRs have supercharged V8 engines that produce 358 bhp, which will launch you from 0 to 62 in 5.4 seconds, and down the autobahns it'll do to 155 miles an hour. Now you imagine that sort of motor car being worth a lot of money, but we've estimated at £3,500 to £4,500, and I think that would be a wonderful buy for somebody. The last car we're going to talk about is lot number 27. It's a 1986 BMW 320i Cabriolet. Now the 2 litres have this beautiful straight 6 engine. They really are a piece of engineering genius. This was purchased by the vendor's father in 1994 and it's been in the family ever since. The ownership was transferred to the vendor's mother in 2012. Sadly, the vendor's mother has now passed on and therefore makes this a bereavement sale. The car has had its cam belts changed 3 times over its life, right the way through from 1994, 2013 and 2015. But also lots of other work has been recorded since 2013, such as replacement exhaust, new clutch, new alternator, etc, etc. Now these are a lovely little car. They're the Barrel convertibles. Estimated is at £4,000 to £5,000. I think that's a very fair price.
Thank you very much for that, Chris. An amazing selection of classics we have so far. Some real nice ones in there and a real variety as well. Just want to tell you a little bit more information about what you can do to register to bid and buy these classics. We'll start off with, if you do have a classic that you would still like to enter in our sale, our entries are still open. If you want to get in contact with us, you can contact me, Owen, on 01202 745 466. That's 01202 745 466. I'll be happy to take any information on the classic that you have and you'd like to enter with us. You can also email us on classics@swva.co.uk and I'll respond to your inquiry via email as well. If you would like to register to bid, bidding registrations open the week of the sale, the Sunday before the sale, and they'll be open right through till the Thursday before the sale at 10 p.m. If you do want to come and look at the cars, you can book an appointment. Just ring the office again on 01202 745 466 and we'll be happy to book you in for a slot with that as well. Thank you very much for watching this video. It's been a pleasure as always, and I'm sure we'll be back for another 6 cars at some point soon. Thanks.